Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. Great news! It's Babylon 5 time, as we'll be watching episode 18 of the fifth and final season of Babylon 5, The Fall of Centauri Prime. Now, normally I'd want to rush right in here and see what's going on, but today's a bit of a bittersweet day, friends, because including this episode, we have 5 more before the end of the series. The good news, we have 5 more before the end of the series. And I'll talk more about it the closer we get towards the end, but I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me, whether it's for this episode or any of the other seasons that we've watched. It's meant the absolute world to me, friends. This community. Friends, and I also want to say goodbye to Psycor. I believe we are done with the telepath storyline, and so I will be revisiting some uniforms of the past as we conclude our travels in Babylon 5. But we have a lot more. We have movies, we have Crusade and things like that, but I want to give this series and this season the respect it deserves. Friends, thank you for being here. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time for the 18th episode of the 5th and final season of Babylon 5, The Fall of Centauri Prime. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. Wow.
Dear Jakar.
Who would have thought Jakar would be on Centauri Prime during a bombardment? Yeah, F the rules. We're getting out of here.
Stay here.
Oh, is he hurt?
I'll call for a doctor, then I have to find the regent. You will be all right.
I couldn't love these guys anymore. I really, honest to God, Londo and Jakar will always be, almost chokes me up, 2 of my favorite characters of all time, man. Love them.
The ships that normally guard Centauri Prime have moved elsewhere. Somebody's left the door wide open and our people are moving through it. John Delen's White Star's been missing for at least 12 hours. They think she might have run into a wing of Centauri warships.
Jesus, man, look how messed up it is. Oh my God.
Regent.
The Regent said he would only see you one more time. I wonder if he's dead. Because they said, well, oh, Malari, we will only see each other.
The bombardment is
Never
moving
mind.
away from the capital into the outer areas. We should be safe for a time.
Madness. Our people are dying by the thousands, tens of thousands.
They say
Who says? Who are they? What are you talking about?
they say it's your time now, Londo.
Oh God.
Commander Sinclair is being reassigned.
Why don't you eliminate the entire...
Listening to all these one-liners, it means so much each and every time we start an episode. I shall miss these characters so much. Absolutely love them. So many of you have recommended the books too. I am actively trying to find copies. So I am going to be jumping into those too. I don't want to leave the world, just like with The Expanse. I didn't want to leave it, but I didn't. With this one, I'm not leaving either. Save the 3 goats for the end. Londo, Jakar, and JMS.
Who? What are you?
Wayne Alexander.
Drop.
Drunk?
Wayne
I
Alexander.
know you. You work for the shadows.
They say the shadows were our masters, He served them, believed in them, loved them.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went away and left us behind to escape on our own. But without our masters, who are we? What are we but a shadow of a shadow? Our home, Zahadum, destroyed. Then we remembered this place.
Why?
Their masters saw great potential here. They came in considerable numbers. Mr. Morden, you remember?
Well, yeah, but
Your ships are very impressive in the air or in space. But at this moment,
on the ground.
But they can sense an approaching ship miles away. So what are you gonna do, Mallory, huh? Blow up the island?
Yeah.
no!
You just made a mistake, Rondo. Even if my associates lose this war, they have allies. They'll make sure Centauri Prime pays the price for what you've done here today.
Allies?
More like servants, though, right?
Then it wasn't you who started this war. It was them, wasn't it? You want your revenge, but you don't want anyone to know you are here. And so you used our forces to attack everyone in the Alliance, turn them against us. But what good is it to take your revenge against innocent people? Your quarrel is with me.
Well, it hurts you.
They do not want your life, Molari.
They want you to hurt.
You are now what we need you to be. A beaten, resentful people who will have to rebuild. Who will have to rely on our good graces.
Oh, boy.
Guided as we wish to guide you.
The explosion went off right when he said guided.
They learned from the shadows and they learned from you. They've planted fusion bombs throughout Centauri Prime. Unless they get what they want, millions of our people will die, and the blame will go to the Alliance in all this bombing. Who will notice a few more craters?
Wow.
What we want from you is you.
So they want to hide on Centauri Prime as their new home? Okay.
I never sanctioned an attack on Centauri Prime, and you know it! I gave you strict instructions!
Of course you did. Hence our decision to end the war for you. You can join us in the battle with clean hands.
Negative. Won't happen.
He has some rangers on there.
When they arrive, they will not be interested in explanations as to what was or was not authorized.
They're just going to fight.
You can either fight beside us and live, or hold back and die.
The cat's out of the bag.
Our ships will be returning soon, Londo. When that happens, they will attack Sheridan's fleet with every weapon they have.
Issue the surrender order.
I can't. You see, I'm your alibi. You will say that I was quite mad and that I gave the attack orders without the knowledge of yourself or anyone else in the government. Then you can give the order to surrender.
I don't have the authority.
I'll be dead. You'll be emperor.
Once I'm gone, you can blame me for anything you want.
He's so good.
No choice at all.
What do you mean, no choice?
You're already infected, dude.
You can't see it until it chooses to be seen.
Great Reaker.
It's called Keeper. They become a part of you.
Oh, boy.
I live only as long as it is part of me. I have to go now, Londo.
No. Don't go.
I have been many things in my life, Molari,
Oh, I love him so much.
but I am still Centauri. And I am not afraid.
The tears in his eyes. Oh. Oh my god, great. A fantastic character.
Negative. Negative. We will not engage.
Wow, they've done a number on the Alliance. Wow.
They're not responding.
We'll keep sending. And try Delen's ship again. Divert all White Stars in that area to search for her.
You're spread too thin, buddy.
Do you know how much time we have left on life support?
It's hard to say. Perhaps it is better not to know. Our navigational thrusters will be out of fuel soon. Once we're off the beacon, we'll be caught in the hyperspace currents.
It'll take you wherever.
There's nothing you could have done, Lanier. Nothing at all.
I'm scared he's gonna shoot his shot because he thinks they're gonna die.
I would be dead if not for you. You risked your life to save mine.
That's all we
Would
do.
have done the same.
Yep.
Yes, but I am a better person.
Do I not keep my promises, hmm? Where you go, I go.
Yes.
These two! The greatest!
Change, however.
No.
Why not?
The Regent is dead, Shakar. In a few moments, I will take his place, unofficially. I am now in charge. After tonight, I don't know that I will ever see you again. And I wanted to.
We know that they will, but
In the months and the years to come, you may hear many strange things about me, my behavior.
he's not gonna tell him.
I wanted to
I understand.
pray that you never truly understand. Well, I must hurry. Our ships will soon
These
be
two.
in firing range.
They're just money, every scene.
When we first met, I had no power and all the choices I could ever want. And now I have all the power I could ever want.
No choice.
No choice at all.
God.
Molari.
When these three get in a room, Londo, Jakar, and JMS.
Understand that I can never forgive your people for what they did to my world.
But I forgive you.
But I can forgive you.
Somehow, some way, you guys are brothers, man. Jesus. Oh, if I was still teaching, so many of their scenes. Oh my God, I would show so many of their scenes. I thought he was already infected. I'm assuming he's not. Could you be a little bit more disgusting with this process? I'm not sure I understand why they need this. If they've already basically have the bombs in place, I guess this ensures that Londo will never try to do anything.
No reply from Delen's White Star, Mr. President. Should we abandon our position and join the search, Mr. President?
Give him a chance to answer, dude. Yeah, don't make a sound, Londo. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Picking up another signal from Centauri Prime. It's for you.
Londo.
I accept you at your word that this terrible assault on our world was not sanctioned by you, because we find ourselves in a much similar situation. They were done under the express orders of the Regent. He acted alone.
And where is the Regent?
Dead. I am in charge here now.
And you will give the recall order.
Our ships have been told to ignore any message which does not come in at exactly specified times. As they check in, we will give the recall order. There is no longer any reason for us to fight.
What about the others?
There's something that I need you to do.
That might not be wise. Our people may not take kindly to your presence.
I'll take that chance.
No, I ask you, I beg of you not to do this. There is nothing
What?
to be gained in killing her.
What?
You know what hyperspace is like. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack in the middle of a tornado.
Look at them all glaring at him.
I understand. All I'm asking is that you do whatever you can.
Of course. Though if I do this for you...
Londo, she's your friend, too.
Our world has been savagely attacked by your people. And you call us friends?
Yes. We can still help each other.
Absolutely not. We will raise ourselves back to what we once were without your help. If I give you back Delen's life, it will be an act of charity, nothing more. Do you understand me?
I will, however, remind you that as the losing party of this war, you will make reparations to the Alliance worlds that your ships attacked. We believe that most of your ships engaged in hostile actions were under the control of some kind of leftover shadow technology.
How's this help, John?
The Regent bought them on the black market as insurance against mutiny. Old news.
But why didn't you?
If you want us to find Delen for you, I suggest you allow us to do it before one of our other ships finds her and finishes what the first one started.
Starting now, we'll drift further off the beacon.
He's gonna shoot a shot. He's gonna tell her he loves her.
Maybe we'll find a million-year-old jump gate left behind by the first ones.
It'd be something.
I don't understand why they're not looking for us.
I'm sure they are. Nothing works the way it should out here. We are far away. And far between.
Our weapon system is still barely functional. If there are any ships in the area looking for us, firing the weapons could attract them.
Like a flare.
The recoil from the discharge would push us further off the beacon.
It's like a last ditch. All alone in the night.
What? That's a proximity alert. Something's coming.
Centauri. Let's hope they've heard. If not, this is going to be real bad.
It's a power monitor. It tracks our weapons system.
They're powering up.
When the beeping becomes a steady tone, they'll have reached critical and can fire their weapons. Coded transmission. We're probably confirming the kill shot with Centauri Prime. Delen?
Yes.
Here's a shot. I love you.
I love you.
I know.
Don't die, kid. I thought he fell over and was going to die. Oh, scared
You
myself.
said something a moment ago. I didn't actually hear it. The power
Bullshit.
monitor, you see. It was making
Bullshit.
a great deal of noise.
Bullshit.
At times of great stress, one can say things one did not intend to say, would never have said.
He intended to say them.
It's neither here nor there, as the humans say. Lanier, look at me.
He has no wish to explain it. He's certainly not embarrassed by it.
When they bring us back to Centauri Prime, do you think we'll have to fight our way out of this?
For their sake, I hope not.
The Prime Minister, Londo. Have you seen the Prime Minister?
There is no Prime Minister.
Lon?
What is wrong with you?
But I...
Never burst in on me without knocking. Do you understand?
Oh, he's got the thing on him.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, what are you doing here?
What are you talking about? I came as soon as I heard. I wanted to see if you were all right.
I'm fine, Fear. Just fine.
I thought you'd be in the royal suite by now.
He's trying to keep him safe.
We still don't have a count on all the dead and wounded.
You're not going to for a while.
I suppose they told you the terms of our surrender, hmm?
Yes, they did. But if we pay the damages that they want, there won't be enough money to rebuild.
I know. It's what must be.
The people won't stand for it. They're tired, resentful, and angry. Angry at what has happened, angry at the Alliance, at you, at everyone.
They were right. They got what they wanted.
Who?
Can't tell him. He's keeping everybody safe.
With all this happened, I don't feel I could miss Londo's inauguration. It may be our one chance to get the new administration off to a good start.
They're going to send you away.
We have been gravely wounded. But we remain Centauri. The Regent began the war with the Alliance, and that war is now over. The greater one, the war to rebuild our world, now begins. Sheridan and his alliance have struck deeply at our people. Another great price must now be paid, in the form of reparations, which will come close to ruining our economy, so that we will never again be a problem.
Uh-oh.
Right.
But we will bear this burden, as we have borne so many before. We are no longer a part of the Alliance. We fought alone, and we will rebuild alone.
I hate this. I hate this.
As a symbol of our new isolationism, I will walk alone to my inauguration. The bells of our temples will sound all day and all night, once for each of our people killed in the bombings.
Wow.
May the Great Maker be with you all.
Wow.
I don't understand it myself, but I'm sure he has a very good reason for it.
My reasons are my own. In light of what you have just seen, I do not think it would be prudent for you to be at the inauguration, any of you. I cannot guarantee your safety if you insist on coming.
That's all right. It's been a difficult time for all of us. If you would rather this was a closed ceremony...
I would. Veer, you will go with them.
But I...
Delenn, Mr. President. As my first official act, I am formally appointing Veer Koto as ambassador to Babylon 5. I have every confidence that he will do at least as good a job as I did.
Londo, you sure?
Veer, I have never been surer of anything in my life.
He has to get you away, buddy. You can't be here. They'll kill you.
None of you should be here. Go on.
He has to be alone. They're never going to talk again.
I can no longer see the road you're on, Londo. There's a darkness around you. I can only pray that in time, you may find your way out of it.
He's just trying to save everybody. Ah. Breaks my heart, man.
Veer, tell them that I am ready.
I mean, ideally, you'd keep Veer there as your prime minister, but they would kill him in a second. Londo fucking Malari, man. Oh, they should have ended it there. They really should have ended it there.
Londo says the Regent bought this stuff on the black market. Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't. Either way, it dead ends our investigation.
And we know that the Shadows had hundreds of allies working for them, and we know that most of them, or all of them, got out before Zahadum exploded. Now, who knows what they took with them? And how much of it is in the hands of people who don't understand it, couldn't build it.
Right.
The Giants have left the playground, but they left their guns behind.
All right, what about the Vorlon homeworld?
That's actually a hell of an idea.
Over a dozen ships have been sent there by various governments since the Vorlons left. They were all destroyed by the automatic defense systems before they even got close.
The Vorlon homeworld is off limits until we're ready. Until we've earned the right to go there. 1,000,000 years from now.
Wow.
Don't ask. I don't know where that came from any more than you do.
No.
I just know it.
Well, hey, Zach.
Things are quiet, the attacks have stopped, and we won the Centauri War. What's the problem?
Yes, we won the war. But what did we lose?
You won a war that you were handed a victory for. They got the real victory. Boy, the long night of Londo Malari is just beginning. Gotta love these characters, man. Oh, so good. So incredibly good. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 18, The Fall of Centauri Prime, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching The Fall of Centauri Prime, the 18th episode of the 5th and final season of the one and only Babylon 5. Oh my God. I mean, I can say it a million times, and I'm preaching to the choir because I know that each and every one of you feel the same way. These characters are incredible. And you know what? I mean, I haven't run across their like before as far as over such a long period of time, 20 plus episodes, 5 total seasons, sitting with these characters, especially Londo and Jakar, who have been there. I mean, Delenn as well, but Londo and Jakar mainly because of their own interactions. I don't think a finer tale has been told. And especially on the character level. I mean, Londo and Jakar in isolation are incredible, incredible character-driven tales. Together, I mean, it is an absolute masterpiece. And whenever we see them going at it, I've always thought since one of the very first episodes, I think about like when they were trapped in the elevator and things like, even though we had more before that, I think it was the elevator one where they refused to help one another get out of it, I knew that we had Londo and Jakar in the scene, but JMS was there too, providing the words. And it is an amazing dance. It is beautiful. It is art personified. I said it again, if I was still teaching, it would be a semester at the very least of Jakar and Londo as we addressed exactly how to tell a tale and how to play with another actor in such a way that that tale becomes not only the one for your character, but the development of their character as well. And in turn, both characters. It's just absolutely perfect. There'll be plenty of time to talk about, no, there won't, but I mean, there's only so much praise that you can give. No, there isn't. I mean, you can talk for as long as you'd like and make it all praise for Londo and Jakar. They are utterly fascinating, but I think at the heart of all of this too is the growth and the stories. How now we have Londo, who for the one thing that you could never take away from Londo, no matter how shady he acted, no matter how counterproductive he was for what we knew was the right course of action, and how much he railed against those things, and how much he was willing to really, fall into the dark places to get things done. The one thing that you can say about him from the very first moment, from the gathering to now, he is a patriot. He has always been a patriot. So is Jakar. And I think that in and of itself is the union that brings those two brothers together. But now you get to see that patriotism, that love of planet, country, and countrymen, that extends to the people he knows on Babylon 5 as well. And not all of them. I think that there's a very real world that we live in where John Sheridan and maybe even potentially Delenn are not in the inner circle of Londo's heart, if that makes sense. And I don't mean that to say that he doesn't want to be friends or is friends with them or has friendly feelings for them or loves them or anything like that. They have always, and I'm thinking really predominantly of John here. John is such a fish out of water when it comes to diplomacy. And I love the character because of that, because this is not his gig. This is not his gig. This being the president, this negotiations, this, again, diplomacy, this act of running a city state of it's not him. It is absolutely not him. The battlefield, none better than John Sheridan, none better than Starkiller. However, what we're looking at here is a decidedly different battlefield. We've talked about it a bunch. This is actually Londo Mollari's battlefield that we're on right now. And I think it's because they come to such conflict on this diplomacy, on this how things should be run, that I'm not sure that John could ever be as close to Londo as maybe we want them to be. I would love for John and Londo to be fast friends. They're not that. I would love for them to be, have each other's backs, but almost be like soldiers together. We get into a gray area there. I think they have that. I'm not convinced that they have that, though. And I'm not basing everything on this last interaction in this episode 18 of the 5th season either. It's been building for quite some time between John and Londo, but I think that in this episode, some of the kind of barbed comments, some of the bristliness, some of the, being like freezing them out, was more for their own protection. We saw him do it in a softer manner with Jakar and Veer, and a more overt, more sort of in-your-face, get-off-my-planet type of way with Delenn and John. Now, it wasn't totally aggressive. It wasn't. But again, they could see, Delenn could see it too. And John picked up on it that he painted them into a corner. I'm going to walk to my inauguration alone. You guys better get out of here. If you insist on staying, I cannot protect you. So he basically said, get off my planet, in every way that you could diplomatically. However, him sitting there by himself, I'm sure that Londo would have loved to have kept Veer with him. As soon as they saw anybody that he could rely on, anybody that could take care of him, that could potentially pass messages, that could rail against them, that could figure things out in Veer, they would have killed him. He might not be safe on Babylon 5, because in Veer, the one thing that we can say for as, the growth of Veer that's a whole different video. But the growth of Veer right now is Veer has to be somebody that, even if you don't respect him, which I'm sure many of the Centauri do not respect Veer Kodo, you've heard the things that he has done. You've heard that he's been in the room where it happened when the Emperor died, even though many, I'm sure, do not know it's by Veer's hand. Again, there's got to be speculation. There's got to be a measure of why is he so important? And in that kind of speculation, there lies a fear. So maybe that fear will serve Veer a little bit better, at least enough to keep him safe in Babylon 5. If he was in the palace, he doesn't make it a week. And there's nothing Londo could do. And so he had to get him away. Same thing with G'Kar. Same thing with Delenn and John. He had to get anybody that he cares about, that they might be able to glean from this thing on him that he cares about, or any plan that he might have. He has to get them away or they will kill him. Does that make them friends? In the case of G'Kar, that's his brother. In the case of Veer, that's his son. In the case of Delenn and John, whatever they are, he feels that they need to be protected. But I don't think you can call them friends. Not now. It is such a wonderfully constructed show. It is, again, we'll talk about, I'm going to do I think a full season 5 breakdown at some point. I can see where a lot of people had problems with the telepath storyline. I did too. I 100% did too. And in many ways, here's why I didn't like the telepath storyline. It's not that I didn't like the storyline. I actually enjoyed many aspects of it. It's not that I didn't like Byron. He was something, there's been plenty of characters I haven't cared for that I've also respected as part of the story. And that's not that. The reason I don't like the telepath storyline, it took away from, I hate to say it, it took away from a potentially bigger storyline or a better storyline or a more developed storyline. You all have told me in a non-spoilery way that a lot of the telepath was augmented with additional episodes because they didn't know they were going to have the season 5. JMS was spinning. He was writing these things as quick as he could. Now we're getting into the heart of what would have been the concluding elements of his original tale. And we're seeing that. We're seeing all of those threads that he started so far back. They are coming to an end. And it is sad to watch and it's beautiful to behold. And I'm going to end with this, friends. That scene with G'Kar and Londo where they were talking and G'Kar said, I can't forgive the Centauri, but I can forgive you. That, to me, that was such a proclamation of love. That was such I get you. Of all of these people you've ever encountered, Londo Mollari, the Narn G'Kar, I get you. And Londo looked at him and said, you know what, buddy? You're right. You do get me. And I might be the only one that gets you. Such a beautiful story. It's such a beautiful story. I'm going to hate to see it end, but I can't wait to see where JMS takes us. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for the one and only Babylon 5. Or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But all that is then and this is now, my friends. And now, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye from this, the 18th episode of the 5th and final season of Babylon 5. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if we're in season 5 or we're all the way back at the very first moments of The Gathering or at any point in between. We have always been and always will be the Greek chorus. And our job is the same job that JMS had all those years ago, to get this tale in as many ears as can hear. And friends, we continue to do that. We go around, we find people that haven't seen the show before, and we ask them the question: would you like to hear the greatest tale ever told? And then we start in on Babylon 5, and you and I both know if they give it a chance, JMS has another audience member, and we have done our duty. And friends, because of that, our reward for such a service is to jump back into the episode to a scene of our choosing. But where should we jump into? There are so many powerful scenes in this entire episode, but you know what? There's one I didn't mention when we were talking about it. One where a young ranger named Lanier made quite an admission to the love of his life. And friends, I'm not going to intrude on that scene, but I'm going to give us a chance, because I've said several times in the course of this series and this episode in particular how much I love these characters. And if you could tell me down in the comments, answer me this question, my friends. If you only had one character, one of these characters that you could tell, "I love you, buddy," to one of them, who would it be? Until such time as that question is answered and the final season 5 questions will be answered, Vulcan roll, old friends, and I'll see you.